All right, we are back. Let's do this. Just slots like slot machines. That's all. Man, another mending on breaking bow. Don't even really need that though. That sucks. We're hoping for a power bow. So, you just take the points you get by watching the stream and bet them. That's all. That's all. And then you don't win like me. And then you rage. I just said it, Paris. It's just a gambling thing. Oh, I do rage. Nice. All my beds are up there. I think it's safer to make another one. Actually, let's just go to our villager area. Stupid bot robbing me. I know, right? What a jerk. Excuse. Oh, so sorry. I didn't mean to cough right into the mic. Little mama, how are you today? Thank you, Paco. It's good to be back. Had some lunch. It was great. It was good stuff. There's a skeleton in there. The heck? Am I getting sick? I hope not. It's my stuff. Stop that. Alright, so we need to go gather wood. That's what we need to do. Don't even really need that much either. It's like the smallest one you can get. For good measure, let's make a bunch of birch ones. Birch is just the easiest to... Whoa. Block lag. Birch is just the easiest one to farm up here. Nice. Here, a skeleton. Hey, buddy. Is the time right now? No. It's off. It's an hour early, so it needs to be 10:32. That was on top of a little hill before Obsidian, and then I terraformed the hill out. But I didn't want to lower my signal either. Not that we really need the signal anymore. I was just using it as like a mini beacon. But I probably can remove it. Now the mob farm's kind of a kind of a big beacon. So, but they're not bad to have a bunch around your starter base. I think they're not bad to have a bunch around your starter base. Helps you find it when you don't have any maps. Or maps or mini maps or waypoints or anything like that. No, not right now. So this farm is going to be built a little bit differently than last time. And mostly in the fact that it's not going to be filled with a solid amount of water. So I'm going to be able to remove the water from this one a lot easier. And then after I remove the water, I'm going to use the same area to build a creeper farm. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Once we get the trident and all that kind of stuff going. But we're going to use this one for experience first. Do both the same catch tray. Could probably do that. Yeah. That's a mechanic for a different time. Basically, creepers are shorter than zombies and skeletons, and you can trick them into spawning that way. So, basically. All right, last chances here. Get your subs in. Get your subs in. By the way, we're putting names on subs. Just... What's up, Fox? Well, we now know that Carlos is not a Time Lord. A yellow sub? What? What does that even mean? I still don't see what you did, but that's fair. Hope I didn't miss lunch. Oh, with the thing. No. I actually just had lunch now. Because I was hungry. Damn, I'm hungry now. It's 10:40 in the morning for me, give or take a few minutes. It's not OCD. Do not call it such, please. Well, I don't want to tell you what you don't have and have. Do not have and have, but the need for evenness and straightness in Minecraft is not OCD. That's all I know. So. And we're done. Sorry, no more subs on the sub wall. Correct, Expo. I mean, if you wake up early enough, 10:40 is like late lunch for some people. You know? Okay, yeah. Can never be edited again, that's right. Cat hair. Classic. Classic. Hold on, let me check something here. Yeah. You guys are right. Maybe we should try to hop into some modded. We'll put this challenge aside for a little bit. Because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people on during modded. Maybe we can fill a gap in what people need viewership wise. I'd be down. Maybe when we get back this weekend. Oh, I don't know. I do not know what we would be going to. Okay, we'll go up, I don't know, 20, 30? Probably 30. But I feel like I know there's a lot of lurkers out there, and I have a lot of lurkers. I just feel like the hype around this is dying a little bit. And I'm still enjoying myself, but I'm not having nearly as much fun this run as I was the first run. And we need to do some serious uplifting in the so I feel all right about going to TwitchCon. So I think I'd rather try to play something that everybody else is not. Get a little bit more hype. I do not Obsidian. I'm sorry. You'd have to ask Matabase. I'm not sure how heavily he's still working on it. I know he was working on it almost every day for when we were testing it again, but yeah. Yeah, Rav, we don't have the best time slot because the person who initiated the challenges streams at the same time as us. So we usually do all right in the same time slot as John. That's usually because we're doing other stuff. We're not doing the exact same stuff. So, I mean, I don't blame people. Given the choice between myself and John Bams, I'd probably watch John Bams. You know? Well, that's just it, Obsidian. I don't think there's any official ones out, but we could make our own. No, I know, Manchies. I gotta play what makes me happy, too, which is... I have a burning desire to finish this challenge, but I'm definitely not getting as much enjoyment out of it as I was the first time I did it, you know? Oh, thank you, Obsidian. I mean, I'm assuming the people who are here would rather watch me as well. Just saying in general. And this is just stemming because I knew this was going to happen and I'm sorry that I'm putting it on you guys, because that's not what streaming should be about. This is an entertainment business. But I knew I was going to get this kind of feeling after taking so much time off in July. Like, I knew this was going to happen to me mentally. And I just got to push through it, you know? So. Yeah, that's just it for all. I want to try 114 modded. If I can. So. Even if it is just like a vanilla plus pack. We do some dragon runs on or something like that. Well, that's also it, too. I was planning on switching to something after finishing this challenge. And we died right at the cusp, you know? I had 114, man. I'd rather do something 114. So I'll look into it. Boy, is it a grind? No, I know it is. Yeah. Watched a bit of Hypnotize play it. Didn't we play Rise of the Titans? Is your second one, right? Where we had to go back to the future? Or back to the overworld? I love that starting area. It's crazy good. Oh, that was not your pack? What was it? What was the secondary title of COTT2 then? That's right. It was Craft Back to the Future. Right. Duh. Back to the Future themed. Deadpine, you're such an idiot. Yeah. Craft to the Future. Yeah. Sorry, bully. Don't judge me too harshly. The Titans are the bad guys. I see. I know a pneumatic bag. I know. But it can be tough. What's the term for it? Oh gosh, there's a term for it. I'm forgetting what it is. Why can't I forget what it is? What the heck? No, not worry. It's when you compare yourself to everybody else. What the heck is that called? When you literally can't compare yourself to everybody else. Because you're not on the same median. For the most part. It's right on, again, something right on the tip of my tongue. The heck, man? Deadpine takes 2 vacations and his brain gets all fuzzy? New to modded? Depends on what you want to play. Do you want to play like a completely overhauled experience where it's more like an RPG? Or do you want to play a mod pack that's kind of similar to vanilla as in it's, as in similar styles to vanilla? you know. Yeah, it's like identity. It's not identity crisis. It's imposter syndrome. Thank you. Sorry, not thank you. Thank you to me. Yeah. You get heavy imposter syndrome when you take a lot of time off, especially during the times when like your main game gets a lot more popular again, that sort of thing. Well, it depends on what you want to do. All man chase. That's what I'm saying. Like Direwolf 20 is a really good. It's not super lightly modded, but it feels like you're playing vanilla with mods. If that makes any sense. You're playing the same overworld style. There's bosses to beat, things to build, but then you have tech to build and stuff like that. Like, you could play vanilla inside of Direwolf. You know? For the most part. The overhaul ones I'm talking about are something like Crash Landing. Completely custom map. RPG, follow the quest book. Kind of have to have a little bit of knowledge of mods to get there, you know? So I think overall for newer modded players to get yourself familiar with mods, like something like Direwolf 20 is nice because it's a familiar area, but it's also different, you know? Plus, if you get stuck, you can watch Dire's YouTube. So. I don't know what's happening with that, Carlos. I don't know why it thinks Eastern is like Eastern. I wonder if like you have the wrong acronym. You suffer that every day in tech industry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not a fun one. It's one of the. I think it's one of the like leading stresses of streaming. You know. Like 100%. It's really tough to not compare yourself to everybody or ask yourself, why is this person getting XYZ thing when I'm not, and I'm doing the exact same thing and I've been doing it longer, or I've been doing it what you think is better, or, you know, it's so hard. It's so easy to, sorry, it's not so hard. It's hard to get out of your head and it's easy to get into your own head, you know? So. It's just one of those things. It's one of the toughest parts about streaming, especially full-time streaming. In my opinion, anyway. Tex Cub, how are you today? And honestly, the first step is being aware of it. You know? It's not easy, but the first step is being aware of it. Feels the way about his revenge video becoming a meme. He's got more views in a day recently than his first video came out years ago. Yeah, and that sucks. It's like, yeah. Cause it's easy when you get into this mentality, it's easy to blame the people you're trying to entertain. And that's just not right. Like, you know? We're good. We're just talking about imposter syndrome right now. And while building a drowned zombie farm, Sam's donkey. Nice name. So I think the best way to combat that is do something you love in-game and make sure you're just playing the thing that made you fall in love with streaming in the first place. Which this all stemmed from, I was thinking about maybe switching back to some modded for a little bit. No, I know value. I know. But it's also affected people who are primarily Twitch or were only Twitch for a long time. It just doesn't happen. I just happen to take time off at the, like, almost the worst possible point. So. No, I know. Wild used to get, like, there. I remember going to PAX East one weekend, and Wild was like, all right, I'm going to stream basically all weekend and take very little rest. And he was hitting that 5K because people weren't there, you know? So, like, now when there's less viewership and hype around Minecraft, when you take time off or you are in the same time slot as people who are similar to you, you know, you're going to get less. So it's just how it is. But I feel like I took time off because there is a little bit more hype around Minecraft right now. People from YouTube are coming to Twitch to stream Minecraft and make more videos. So there is more hype. So you should be streaming as much Minecraft as you can. But I've never done super well with vanilla stuff anyway. But we're also competing with the person who... I use the word competing lightly, though. Oh, I ran out of sand. Awkward. I use the word competing very lightly because it's not really competing. It's... I don't know. There's a word there. I just don't know what it is. But anyway. Like, for instance, Button really did well with his new Australian time zone, you know? Because changed up his time zone and he filled a void, you know? And that's awesome. That's super cool. Like, I'm very happy for him. So. I know. It does. It does. And so, sorry. That all stems back to when you're feeling that imposter syndrome, which is one of the major stresses about full-time streaming and streaming in general, mostly in full-time streaming, is that kind of stuff that you normally can just not ignore, but like, you know that you don't need to worry about, you start worrying about it immediately. At least for me anyway, you know? Right, you're competing kind of for a time slot, kind of. But when you're feeling this way, Rav, it's very easy to say, oh crap, well, what do other people have that I don't have? Or what am I doing? You know, it's very easy to get into that mentality. And being able to break that mentality is key to long-term stable mental health. So, right, Georgi, it does affect your paycheck. It does, you know? And then your mind starts spiraling out of control, thinking, "Oh crap! Now I gotta get a part-time job if I want to keep this. Is it worth this? You know, like it's very easy to spiral." So it is, Thelona. It is. So I know, TechScub. It's tough. It's tough, and I think the people who are very successful have a good. I need to sleep. Have good mental health when it comes to that kind of stuff, or a good way to combat that. So, right, TechScub? You know, it's crazy. It is scary because at the end of the day, I love doing this, but I can tell you right now, if we got 10 subs a day for a month, I wouldn't be able to stream full time. I can't do that. All right, there's somebody at the door. I got to go sign for a package. I will be right back. Stay tuned. All right, sorry, that was right in the middle of my train of thought. That's a new processor. Got a new processor sent. So, okay, anyway, so going back to that. So if you think about it that way, but then it's easy to start blaming people for not subbing and all that kind of stuff. But then you also have to remember, like, no, this is their free time, this is their money, this is their hard-earned cash. And what I'm thinking and saying is taking away from the people who are subbing and supporting, and that's not fair, you know? But it's such a spiral. It's such a spiral, you know? So, or you start trying to change how you stream, what stream in case the next breakout game. Yeah. The thing is, though, like, I was kind of hoping that PUBG would kind of do that for us a little bit, but I didn't have enough skill in it, you know? I was hoping to have, like, a 50-50 stream where I wouldn't have to be totally reliant on Minecraft. Now, granted, Minecraft 1.14 has me really excited for the future of Minecraft. But at the time, it was like, we were just kind of getting into like 110 modded, and it wasn't like the best thing ever, and we were just coming off of a big slump of 1.7.10 staleness, right? So like I was very excited for PUBG, but I just didn't have that. I didn't quite have that skill. It really is a whirlpool of anxiety. So, you know, just a little taste and a little glance into what some streamers go through, you know. And like Tex Cup said, everybody goes through it when you're streaming a lot. I don't even want to say full-time streaming because, like Tex Cup said, he's got a full-time job and still worries about that kind of stuff. You know? So. Yeah. And the thing is, Bully, like, honestly, if we were like, all right, say for instance we were double the size and we started getting a negative trend, I feel like I would be a lot better off mentally because I have a little bit of a buffer zone. Our stream has always been kind of like it's always been near the is this worth it monetarily zone, you know? We've never been that more higher end medium size, you know? It is. And I've talked to both people, you know? Yes, this is the shape of the river biome, correct. So this is a great thing to, you know, having a good conversation while doing something mindless is nice. But yeah, and like I said, I've talked to both sides. I've talked to people in depth about all this kind of stuff. It's pretty crazy. So, and yeah, as somebody who is right on the edge of their comfort zone, it adds even more because it adds even more backwards and forwards. You know, you don't have that definitive, okay, this isn't gonna work, I need to find something, but you also don't have that, okay, we're good, I'm gonna, you know. It is Ian Raptor. It is. I would love to read a book on it if somebody wrote one. That's true, Bully. Yeah, that's true. I know. The problem is I really don't like other games like that, but maybe we should try it out, you know? Maybe we should try it out. I do want to try out Hightail. Do you have any information on that? And would you mind whispering me that? I got to get off my lazy butt. There's also this other thing where, like, I'm not the best at my back-end stuff, you know? Like, there's multiple ways you can be innovative in your stream. You can change emotes a lot, change notifications a lot, all that kind of stuff. I'm not good at that stuff. I can barely think of the stuff that we have, let alone changing it monthly or have the back-end work to put that in there. So, like, I'm also lacking in that side of things. So. Oh, no, I know, Raptor. I was thinking, like, more like somebody doing a professional study on it. My back end is pretty legit. I do have a bulbous butt, to be honest. Like, I don't mean to brag, but I fill out a pair of jeans nicely. Just saying. You know? Especially when I eat sushi a lot. It's amazing. It is amazing, Georgi. The other thing is, CoCarnage has somebody literally working full-time in the background for him, you know? That kind of stuff gets a lot easier when you have somebody that you could, like, when you're making enough to hire somebody to do that kind of stuff for you. It makes it a lot easier. So. Oh my. Totally made me smile and I can relate. Nice, Varel. It's the swimming that really helps the back end. I got to get back in the pool. But that's the other thing. All right, here's all right. Sorry, I'm happy. It's relieving to talk about this stuff. It always is. This happens every couple months for us. Swimming. I love swimming before we start to stream. With all of the worry that is going on for me, okay, I have not been swimming because my brain is saying, if you don't start at 7 a.m., your stream is going to be worse off. That's literally what my brain is telling me. So I haven't swam the past week after getting back from my vacations when I meant to, because I don't want to start later in the morning, because if I start later in the morning, we get less people, we get less support, I don't stream full time. That's the flip side. That's what I was getting to, Diamond Interval. That's the flip side. Swimming gives me confidence, gives me more energy, and clears my head mentally. But I can't get myself to the pool in the first place. It's such a spiral. It's such a spiral. And I'm not saying this is like, oh my gosh, Deadpine, you need to see professional help. This is just, you know, this is like the normal daily stresses that you have to deal with, you know? I can't. Well, all right. If I go swimming tomorrow, we're not streaming because we have to leave at like noon to get to the bachelor party. Break the wheel. I actually have a pool membership, Mickey. And I struggle streaming. I really struggle swimming after stream. If I don't work out beforehand, it's even harder for me to get to the pool. So, it's just one of those crazy things. Like, you know. I'm also really happy to have a community that I feel comfortable talking to this about. Some people don't. Some people really bottle this up and don't talk about it to anybody. And for good reason. Like, you know, people are in the entertainment business. You're not going to hear Dr. Disrespect talking about his stress like this because he's putting on a show, right? And that's an extreme example, but you know, like, I am happy to have a closer knit personal community than a little more of a break in audience, you know? Yeah, Paku. Yeah, for sure. It's very relatable, right? So, it's just interesting. How much sand do I have left? I think I'm gonna do this and then one more layer, and then we'll just work with that. Yeah, I'm thankful that I don't have a character. I have Lady Pine, who knows me the best, right? She does say I'm a little bit goofier in person, actually, which is why sometimes I get the feeling that I have a stick up my butt when I'm streaming, because I'm like, I want to follow the rules and stuff like that. But so sometimes I try to let go and be my goofier self. The problem is that's a little less classy, which I try to keep the Minecraft streams, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just try to do that. But I've also been doing this for 6 years, so this is kind of me as well. So, I don't know. One day, Rav. One day. I hope so. I have a GoPro, Raptor. Yeah, Varel. Yeah. Like, I get to talk with you guys every day. It's pretty good. It is Thelona, but I don't think it is. That's my problem. Am I going to TwitchCon? I just bought my tickets. It's like 99% chance that I'm going. I didn't want to announce anything until I got, like, confirmation on my room and flight. But that also has me worried because I'm taking 5 days off. But at the same time, I also want to meet the Chicken of Destiny and Air Max. Like, Air Max is going. And I want to meet and hang out with Chaco, but he's going to be busy, so I'm not, like, expecting to hang out with Chaco. But, like, Chicken of Destiny and Air Max are two streamer friends that I've met that, you know, we've dual streamed together and stuff like that, and I really want to meet him in person. Plus, it's always great to see Taffy and Brizzy and Nate and all those people. Okay, I think I can do one more layer, and then we're gonna finish this bad boy up. Hey, no worries, Life of Dare. Like I said, I'm just talking on stream right now. Usually when I talk about it, it's not when it's happening, or I'm getting over it. So, but I appreciate that. Oh, really, Caps? Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. Do you have my number? I can't remember whether you have my number or not. If not, I'll make sure I ping that to you later. A little bit, Georgi, yeah. But you also don't want to talk about it too much. There's like everything in life, there's too much and too little, right? You don't have it? Okay, I'll make sure you get that. Sounds good, Life of Dare. Sounds good. So, yeah, we'll see what this TwitchCon's all about. Like I said, Air Max and the Chicken of Destiny, aka Reed, going kind of pushed it over the top for me to want to go. Because, like I said, those are the guys that Like, I've met everybody that I'm going to see, and I'm really excited to see them. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't met these guys in person yet, and I really want to. So. And wait, Text, I missed. Are you going? I think you said yes. So, Text, another person I'm really excited to see again. Always good to see you. So. Good. Voxel, how are you? Can we still not figure out this time? Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. Maybe I won't get abandoned in line this year. I'm sorry. Sorry. Being this high makes you nervous. You know what's the funny thing is, Raptor? I'm only nervous when I'm above the void. I forget whose YouTube video I watched for this one. I honestly forget who. But the concept is pretty simple. So. You guys just have to start trying random time zones. My pinky is highly trained for the shift key due to years of Sky Factory and Skyblocks. It'll be your first TwitchCon. Nice, Tortured Angel. Well, if you are going to TwitchCon, and I am going, which, like I said, I'm 99% to go. Just gotta book a few more things and confirm a few more things. But if you are going, and you would like to meet, don't be shy. Make sure you come up and say hi. Pictures, all that good stuff. Aim for the lava, it'll break your fall. Waldorf, what's going on, my dude? It's good to see you. What am I doing? We are making a drowned zombie farm. It's going to be pretty effective. This is the biggest one I've ever made. This is also going to be a little bit of an experience farm as well. It does, Thaum. The reason for the weird shape is because we're following the river biome. So. Fall many times because of it. I believe it, Hale. So you just got to give it a break. You got to give it a rest then. That's all. But yeah, it's definitely not the most comfortable position. You'll even wear your Deadpine Heart shirt. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, if you guys did want to buy merch to do that, we still have the Worst Tree Ever. I'm going to be wearing my Worst Tree Ever shirt a lot. Because I think that's my favorite shirt that we've ever had. I wonder if it's like offsetting it, Voxel. Like, I wonder if it's like offsetting it from like the standard time. This is gonna give us a lot of stuff. There's a chance we should try to automate it a little bit after the fact, just to try to get gold from it. Just move to a different time zone, yeah. But yeah, the main thing is that we are eventually going to need a trident, so we might as well do two birds, one stone, right? I need experience to fix our tools, enchant stuff, etc., right? And we also need tridents eventually, so why not make it at this farm? It just takes a little bit of extra effort, not that much, you know? So, all right. We're gonna have to come down to sleep anyway, so. Making you nervous? I'm sorry, Richard. I'm holding shift the whole time, don't worry. Something's wrong with it for sure. 100% wrong with it. It was the closest to what it was originally. Yeah, I heard they're a higher percentage, right? Epic. Like, you can just go, like, look in an ocean and get one. Like, because the zombies have, like, I think it's like a 10% chance to drop it or something silly like that. In this, it's like, they have a 5% chance to spawn with it, and then it's like a 3% chance to drop or something stupid. Bedrock Edition looks so dumb. Why? It's like almost the same thing as this. 8.5? Okay. The reason they're so rare is because it's rare for zombies to spawn with them. So. There we go. Just delete the time. Solved. Nailed it. I nailed it. Bravo. Oh, I got Air Max have me saying bravo now. He'd be so proud. Why UHC, not just normal hardcore? Extra challenge. Hardcore Minecraft is really not that difficult, especially with the regeneration. So. Now, Blood and Bones, on the other hand, that one's difficult. Probably blubby. It's basically the same as this. Give or take a few mechanics and quirks, you know? You can't play modded in Bedrock, which is a pretty big deal. No, there's a few things that are different between Bedrock and Java. Not many though. But it is what it is. Honestly, I'm with a few people that I'm in the set of people that would love to see Java written in something else so we can dedicate more RAM, have it run smoother. You know, Java's not a great language for gaming. So, or have some sort of combination of them. I don't know. Okay, we're out of dirt. Nice, Luana. Yeah. The cool thing about Bedrock is you can play somebody on a console, somebody on PC, somebody on a, you know, on their tablet or whatever. Oh, fair enough, Richard. But how is that really that important? I don't know. Doesn't feel that important to me. Yeah, so I knew when I lived in Maryland, there was a guy I played Magic with. His family every weekend had like dedicated game time, and they had a family Minecraft server. You know? It was pretty cool. You don't need to light up. No, we're gonna get rid of the dirt after the fact. Yeah. The dirt's just there to make it easy to put water into our place here. Yeah, so that's something that I personally would love to do when starting a family. We're gonna be Deadpine and I are really excited to be a family unit at some stage. So, because that we're gonna get to do fun stuff like that. So, and Deadpine enjoyed Minecraft when she played it a bit, you know. But it's not like her priority. It's like I don't prioritize like sports because I can live without them. But I still enjoy playing them if I have the time, you know. I plan for the farm, sure. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Of course, everybody have to like it, of course. But so basically, we're gonna fill this entire area. We're gonna make this a still set of water on top. Get rid of the dirt. It's all gonna fall in there, and then we're gonna roof it off, make it completely dark in there, and it's gonna spawn drowned zombies. We have to set up the catch tray though. Don't worry, this is all bottom half slabs down there, so nothing else can spawn. So. This is going to be our first mob farm. We have a villager trading area. We have an iron farm with iron golems from iron golems, and we have like an auto harvesting like wheat farm. It doesn't auto plant, so it's just we don't really use it all that often. I'm not even really sure why I built it. We didn't really need it. Mystery Waffles, first brand new sub today. Thank you so much, Mystery Waffles, for the support. Guys, can we get some just epic roars? Love it, chat, please. Puts us in the double digits. Mystery Waffles, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Just does it automatically? Well, we're using the how these types of mobs spawn mechanics to get them to spawn. Yes, Richard, I can because I need to go collect the iron from it. So if I forget though, it's gonna be a little while. But if I forget, just let me know. I need to sleep. Hey, Corbin, my first sub ever. Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored. That's very kind of you. Yeah, the hardest part after this is going to be making the catch tray for these guys. Shouldn't be too bad. But we have to kind of make it in the middle. So we have to build out. We have to build out to it. But we have our ladder there, so we should be all right. I do have a YouTube channel, yes. We're putting our second Worlds playthrough up on there right now. We also have one modded playthrough. The videos are long, though, so don't be afraid to, like, skip through boring parts. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to cut them up, and currently I feel like I'm doing it the best way possible to cut them up and put them on YouTube, like the streams. But, I am still trying to ponder a better way to cut streams and put them there. Hey, we did it. Voxel, success. Take that, stream elements. GG. Indeed. Did some Googling. Nice. Was it like a weird offset? And what time zone did you have to use? I feel like it should just use the standard time zones, though. Google foo. Well, yeah, Google foo means Googling stuff. I live in New York now? Yeah, I mean, that's standard Eastern time. It's just weird that the time zone things weren't working. Right now, we are making a drowned zombie farm, so we are trying to get tridents. Tridents have two different advancements associated with them. And we want to get this sooner rather than later because thunderstorms are kind of rare. And we need a thunderstorm specifically to get a villager hit by lightning. So that's going to be one of the harder ones. So I'd rather have the farm good and ready to go now. You know, and go from there. Plus, we need experience, etc., etc. Water doesn't create a new soil spot on scaffolding. Oh, no. I'm not using... I didn't even think about scaffolding because scaffolding doesn't reach this far out without support. I didn't even think about that, but that's good to know. If I was doing something smaller, that scaffolding doesn't hold the water like that. That's good. But yeah, so in general, Richard, my strategy is to work on a bunch of different things at once. And then we work on the specifically really hard ones one at a time after you kind of get full infrastructure set up. So, but it's mostly just infrastructure with all the advancements in mind. And then once you get everything kind of set up, you just start knocking them out one after the other quickly, you know? With fence gates? Yeah. Could do it with fence gates. The closest jungle is 10,000 blocks away. That's not that hard with an Elytra or traveling through the Nether. We went what, 30,000 blocks for all of our stuff last time? Oh, I'm out of dirt. All right, we can that's okay though. What's up, Edward? It's good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I also just realized we might have something scheduled for... Hold on, I gotta get this up and running. Yeah, okay, alright. This is the thing I hate about Discord. Not that it showed anything great, I just don't ever want it to do that. Okay. Need to make a dirt farm. Well, it's the fact that our base is near sand, so we haven't really been mining much dirt, you know. But what we can do is we can fill in this area and then just move the dirt over. Like, that's not a problem. On stream, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and sometimes Magic Arena. So, might be looking into some other new games soon. We'll see. Sometimes MTGA. I'm not as big into streaming MTGA as I was. Just doesn't do it for me as much as I thought it would. But I do play MTGA off stream. So. Hey, Matt Killer. Yep, we'll be back. We'll be back Monday. So. Come so far for a bucket of water, I know, right? I should have just brought one up with me originally, but oh well. So we confirm that drowned zombies do spawn in flowing water, which is good to know. So you don't have to actually go in and manually fill in everything. You just got to fill in the top layer. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Yeah, got to cover it up too. That's going to be a bit of pain in the butt, huh? Maybe I should have made the top layer Probably should have made the top layer something that is not shovelable. We'll be alright, though. Yeah, I'm a kid. Fortnite's a good game. Fortnite's a good game. I have no interest in it, that's all. As far as battle royales, PUBG is just, I know it has its holdups, but it has the best stuff in it for me personally. Like, I love the sniping in that game. Ice farm. All right, let's go see if we can't finish this off so we can truly finish it. I try to get an Apex, same thing. I don't like, everybody loves the fast-paced, air quotes, fluid movement. I can't stand it. I like the slowed down movement. I like the methodical gameplay. I like the fact that you have to have a plan, not just twitchy reactions, you know? So. Oh, I probably, well, we're not going to roof this off yet. They do need, drowned zombies do need darkness to spawn. Right, these can't form ice if there's slabs over them, right? It needs to have access to air, I'm pretty sure. Might be a major flaw in our plan. I don't actually remember. So, but yeah, I'm fully prepared to admit that Apex and Fortnite are much better much cleaner games in completion wise, but they just can't compete, you know. So there's not really a competitor to specifically PUBG. PUBG is the best of its style. Shovel's about to break. It's got quite a bit left on it, actually. It's got 253 durability left on it. It's quite a bit. Plus, I'm breaking 3. So it'll be interesting to see if something... Wow, we actually had the perfect amount. Like... Oh, no, we didn't. We had a little extra. I need to go sleep. It'll be interesting to see... Like... Here's the thing. If Firestorm, Battlefield 4's BR variant, had been a modern day shooter instead of a World War whatever shooter, I think it would have been a significant competitor because it had a lot of cool stuff going for it. I just can't stand World War II FPSs. I find them very, I don't know, annoying. I don't know if that's the right word or not. I just don't like them, you know? Oh, PUBG's so much better than it was when it first came out. Oh, 100%. It's really good. There's still some issues, but, like, if you look back and compare it to, like, it's come such a long way. I feel like they should almost rewrite the game at this point. So... let's finish off the section of water here, and then we'll be good to go. Beautiful. I had not played Red Dead Redemption. Right, Vigil? There really is. So I don't know what it was. I've said this for years. Some business analytic, I guarantee you this is what happened. Some business analytic a couple years ago was like, want to make money in FPS? Oops. World War II shooters is where it's at. I can almost guarantee you there was some statistic out there that people were following. So everybody and their mother started developing World War II shooters. And that's why we have so many right now. But the problem is it takes so long to develop games that it was like it was just a mess, you know? So I don't know. But yeah, people should have been doing modern day shooters, I think. Like Escape from Tarkov is also another interesting thing to me as well, but I just never, we don't have time to get into that. So, but that game also has a lot of issues as well, stability issues. I just want to do this far enough away from the edge so we don't tag the edges. It's just easier not to deal with. Again, the problem being we're in the mountain biome here. Not sure what I want to do about that. Because I get the feeling that might keep still forming ice even if it's covered. So I wonder if I have to put like torches nearby it. Does the pickaxe degrade breaking ice? Like use durability? Yeah. Packed ice for them, thermonuclear electric. Oh, could you imagine? We have blue ice now. Georgi, just saying. Just gotta keep an eye on the durability of this guy. Should be good. Gotta pick up as much of this as we can, but we're probably not gonna get it all. And that's okay too. Fast travel in ice and boat. Yeah, I mean you can, but I don't know if it's gonna be really necessary. Oh, here we go. Here's a question for my shall we say over 21s in chat. I'm looking to make a good green tea shot. I know it's pretty easy to make, but I want to make some good green tea shots this weekend. Does anybody have any like non-stereotypical like recommendations for a good green tea shot? You know? As in like the alcoholic shot when you like go ask for it in a bar. Tell somebody like it's peach schnapps and Jameson, I think it is. No, like an actual like the actual fluid. Just different speeds of slipperiness, Richard. So packed ice is faster than ice. Blue ice is faster than packed ice. That's about it. Oh, fair enough, Georgia. Yeah, yeah. It's called a green tea shot. I don't think it actually has any like green tea flavored alcohol in it. It's just my friend who's getting married. We get those at the bar all the time, and I honestly didn't even really never knew what was in them. So I looked up a recipe and it seemed right, taste wise, but I also just wanted to because I want to bring it to him for his party this weekend. Makes 4 roses whiskey, 4 loco, and a 5-hour energy. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, that's not a green tea shot. Oh yeah, it's also got sour. So I will say, if you can, don't use pre-bought sour mix. Use lime juice. Okay. 1 part sour mix. Okay. So just straight lime juice or lemon lime juice? And is the kind that you buy in the bottle okay? Or should it be fresh squeezed? This is huge. Oh yeah, shovel check. 59. We should be able to finish this guy up with the Unbreaking 3. I know everybody's worrying about it. Honestly, if we broke it, it wouldn't even be that big of a deal. It's just a matter of trading a few times with our villagers. But I've used bottle just fine. Okay. Bottle being better than the sour, because what actually is sour? I don't know. Again, I'm not a mixologist or a big drinker. I don't do this kind of stuff. And well, let's just put it this way: at my bachelor party, our usual go-to like specialty shot is Jaeger bombs, and I still can't get. The thought of Red Bull right now makes me sick to my stomach. So, from my bachelor party, which was over a month ago. Yeah. No good. No good. I have no idea, Weiro. Sour mix is just water, sugar, lemon juice, lime juice. Got it. Okay. So if you want it to be a little bit sweeter, put a little sugar in it. Oh, no, I used to like them. I used to love Jaeger bombs to fight capitalism. Honestly, they were like a really fun they were a really fun go-to. Doesn't happen too often. Party shot. And ever since, it's just no good. So. These guys even drop experience? A little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if it ever will agree with me again. If I'm being honest. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Dang it, ice. Look at that. Boom. Back to 66 durability, baby. All right. This is what I really need to test. Does ice still form if there's a block over it? Because I honestly have no idea. Well, you can make packed ice out of ice. Gotcha, Fight Capitalism, interesting. Juice them yourself. Make your own sour mix. Keep some of the lines. Do equal parts Irish whiskey, peach schnapps, and that homemade powder. Splash as a splash of Sprite. Use a fine grater. Grate some of the peel on top. Ooh. Okay, okay. Interrupter, can you copy paste that and whisper me that? Like, not even kidding. Just so I have access to that later. That would be great. It is tedious work, but it's something we got to do. But remember, this is our... Oh my god, there's so many down there already. And we haven't even, like, covered this up yet. Which is kind of crazy. I think... as long as you have it covered, I don't think it'll actually spawn ice. So that's good. And it might also need a... like, I think it needs a block to spawn near. Again, I don't know much about ice mechanics. Wiki agrees with that. Good. I'm gonna get a... Knowing my luck, I'm going to get a trident from one of the zombies that spawned while I was making the farm. I just know it. I just know it. Will trapdoors work for what? Do a test run for quality purposes? Of course, of course. That's something I gotta do tonight then. Hello. Ow. Alright, no go on the first one. Might as well fix our shovel while we're murdering some zombies. 44. I know there's more than 44 blocks here, but it also has Unbreaking 3, so that only took us down 3 durability. So we'll be all set there. Think about developing a mod pack. Go for it, Zekromaster. It can be really fun. It's very time consuming, but it can be really fun. Look at all them zombies. Nice. Once I get out of the water, these guys are going to stop aggroing. We're actually in a time crunch right now. Because the sponsor stream starts at 12, which is in 15 minutes. So we might have to come back to this later in the afternoon. Doesn't matter what we cover this with. Though it might be easier... Hold on. Before we put the roof on, I just want to prevent spawns there. Before we put the roof on, I think we're going to go make the... Well, that's interesting. Make the catch tray. Ow. That dude's rude. No trident for us. I didn't bring a bucket of water down with me. How many more? Do any of them have a trident? That's what I really care about. These guys themselves are not that hard to beat. Thanks to Smite. We can do this to help us out. We just got to remove these at the end of the time. Because it will prevent some spawns from up here. That's okay, though. Okay. Look at that. Basically, practically brand new shovel. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay. Hate the ladder mechanics there. So we got to put the ladder on the other side of this. Few of these. Probably just good old-fashioned general drop farm. Yeah, generally speaking. Could go for a creeper farm right away. Just so you always get gunpowder. You know? But other than that... No trident for me. Okay. This should be deep enough here. Just putting this on this side so we don't have to deal with it. Okay, have them misaligned so we don't have to deal with it. Alright. Just got to get this... I think about right there is where we want to be at. About. Then we can track the stuff from there. Maybe more like here-ish. This will be a perfectly fine area to build out. Could a zombie that turned drowned come with a trident or shovel or fishing rod? No. Nope. You You can only get tridents from unturned ones. You can make a gold farm that way. I don't know if that would be broken, but it would yeah, it would change the mechanics a little bit for sure. All right. Trying to think how I want to capture them. Have to have line of sight, open air blocks. They don't really get moved by water, though. That's the wrong one. All right, this is just the break glass in case of emergencies exit. Yeah. We're gonna do the turtle egg trick. They actually aggroed to me. Yeah. Very happy with our decision of smite. It's good stuff. Oh, that actually does work in Bedrock? That's crazy. To me, anyway. I think they're not aggroed to me. In some cases. What it feels like. They're just kind of ignoring me. I'll take it. What's up, Pacer? How are you today? All undead, well, zombies specifically, I think, are all attracted to turtle eggs. So you can get them to... You can manipulate them how you need to. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Alright, so I think about here. We'll go there. Okay. This worked last time. I just don't know if it's going to be visible with it like this. Could also just do a ring of them instead. I think that'll count, right? I don't know if signs count as them. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. But I guess we'll see. Damn, I got 5 minutes. Oh, I need those to be the other way. My axe. Again, both these tools are going to get fixed up real nice with this, with the farm being active. I need to go down below, build up to this. Okay. I think this will work. I think. Of course, we're going to refine this a lot more than just this. But this is going to do for now because I don't have that much time. I just want to show it working. Okay. Good morning, Tagara. I'm not trying to auto farm them. I'm trying to. We need. We don't want to use looting. We want to use them for looting and experience. Not that these were really preventing spawns much anyway. But they're preventing some amount of them, I'm sure. Again, I just don't know. I don't know if that'll count as open space for this, but I guess we'll find out. Short day today? No, we're doing a sponsored stream of another video game. Okay. And in theory, when these things start spawning, of course, when we roof this off, their spawns are going to be a lot higher. But I don't think we're going to have time to roof that off. They'll get attracted to the egg here. We are going to be playing something called Morpheus's... Hold on. I don't have the full name. Morphe's Law. It's like a play on Murphy's Law, I guess. Of course, they're all spawning when I'm not there, and now they're not spawning at all. Classic. So theoretically, at some point, that guy should aggro to this egg. Same with that guy. See you later, Pacer. I just want to make sure that they are getting aggroed to this. I don't think there may not be enough room above it. So what we might have to do is this. There he goes. Okay. So this is how it works. They get aggroed to that. They might be able to hit this thing on the way down, though. Which would be bad, of course. And he might be too far away. Maybe we make multiple catch trays. Maybe, like, put one here, one over there. Have them meet in the middle. But that's the general concept. didn't need 4 eggs. I got them in case they broke. Then you kill them with the sword. But the idea is you go AFK here for a little bit. Maybe we'll build our platform down more. And that will get certain things going. So, last time we had this farm, though, it was super effective. Also, it appears to be enough fall damage to at least one-shot him with our sword, which is kind of neat. So anyway, we got a drowned zombie farm. We'll refine and improve this a bit later, but I gotta start setting up for this stream. So let's do it. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab a quick break, guys. When we get back, we are going to start up a sponsored stream of Morphy's Law. That's what it's called. So I'm so confused. Yeah, we're doing that. But yeah, let's grab a quick. I gotta pee. So let's grab a quick pee break before we get started with this. We're gonna be playing with McLaffy, Taffy, and Brizzy. So it's gonna be a little bit how we say. There's gonna be some cursing. So just a warning, but it's gonna be a fun time. So make sure you stick around for that. Be right back, guys.